Okay, TeeTee. Unfortunately, I tried to record it on my phone the first time and it reached the file size limit too quickly. But I'll just recap for you. I have some tamarins here to kind of bring your energy closer to me. I took a little sip of this brandy to bring some spirit to the life. And, I blew smoke over it. I shuffled 3 times for you and 3 times for me. And I'm doing the spiritual guidance reading. And so the first card that comes up for you in this reading is the Strength card. It's a little too much glare, but the Strength card represents the Leo woman. So for that to be the first card to come up, that shows me that, we're connected at least. So the messages are clear as far as what the tarot wants to, I guess, explain to you. So that's in this position. The next card that came up for you was the Eight of Pentacles. And the following card is the Five of Wands. You have the Nine of Swords. I'm going to explain what all of these are meaning. You had the Page of Pentacles come up. You have the Justice card in the reverse. You had the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands in the reverse. See it just the way it is, but you had it in reverse. And you had Temperance come up for you. So let's get on into it. So the Strength card, this one, our card, the Leo card, came up in the position of this represents you. It also represents, if you can see the woman, she is trying to close a lion's mouth. So some people say that this card is about not really being strength over other people, but having strength in yourself. So you're trying to, tame that primal side of you, being in control of both your emotional and your raw physical energy, and really just, balancing. This is a major card, so, but it represents us. So the Leo woman is, it shows, to me, it says, yes, TeeTee, you need spiritual guidance, but you're strong. You know that you're deserving. You have everything you need to make your dreams come true. So whatever's happening around you is not, it can't affect you in the ways that it might break a lesser person. So the next card, this position represents, why did you come for a reading? What's motivating the need for this reading? And the Eight of Pentacles is a card that talks about hard work. If you see, he's got 7 already lined up. He's still working on the 8th one. This is somebody focused and dedicated to getting stuff done. So you're willing to put in the work, TeeTee. The next card is, what is getting on your nerves? What is frustrating you, aggravating you? And it is the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands, if you look at the card, everyone's fighting. Everyone is at odds with each other. It's a commotion, it's a battle. It's it's just too much going on, too many people. So like you were explaining earlier, the thing that's on your nerves the most right now is probably a lot to do with how the guy's family reacted and just all the stuff that you've been through in the last couple of days. The next card represents, okay, actually, I said this wrong. So this card represents your motivation, right? And I was right. No, I was right. I'm sorry. This card is what's disheartening you. This card represents what you are currently, you might not be aware of, the events and the situation that you're unaware of. This card is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about the mental anguish. You can see this man just woke up from a terrible nightmare out of that, or he can't even get to sleep. So I'm just feeling, I'm picking up from this that you might be unaware of the stress that's going on in his mind on the other side as well. It might seem like it's just all good and he does, he's in his little safe space, but he's probably having more nightmares about it than anything else, And I'm just kind of picking up that, his family might be giving him more grief than you could even imagine, you know. So that's in that position. Now, this is your advice card, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, most of the time they say pages represent a message, somebody, some kind of communication. Whenever I see Pentacles, that little coin up there that he's holding up, he's looking up to the coins. It really represents, material things, gains, things that have to do with your money. So this is saying, don't worry about that. To me, your advice is worry about your dream, your aspiration. You said you want to become a star. This page is looking up to that star. That's the advice that the tarot wants to show you. This card tells you the best way to proceed from your worries, what you should do to keep moving. And it's the Justice card in reverse. Now, the Justice card, it could deal with legal matters or something like that, but to me, I read it when it comes in the reverse. I say this has more to do with, I think, about not trying to be fair to everyone. Look after yourself more than anything else. Not about everybody else, what's fair to everybody else. Let's do what's right for you. The next card tells you how to move forward with a positive light. And you had the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, if you can see this man, he's up on his high horse and he's got the nice wand with the reef on top, and it's like a coming home type of party. But as it came out reversed, I would say it's don't let don't let this make you feel like you are any less victorious, like you have lost any face, or like your reputation is going to suffer. Don't worry about what other people are thinking of it, you know. And then this card, this is the final card, is the best possible results if you were to follow the guide lights, the spirit guides successfully. And temperance says, you know, all good things in due time, and to balance it out, to have that patience to you'll have a fair result if you listen to your spirit guides. Don't let the ego and all of those things come up in it. So typically what I like to do is, of course, there's always something trying to block us. I don't know if it's popping up on the screen, but hopefully not. But okay, so we're talking still about you. This is your card, your position, right? So tarot. Okay. What does TeeTee need to be stronger about? How is she going to best show who she is in her strength? And it's the Knight of Wands. So this is saying to me, this is a fast moving card. This knight is on his way somewhere. It's also representing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So it's to me it's him on the other side of this. It's his passion and probably just the arguing, the anger. So be strong against him. That's where the advice. Why the Knight of Wands? Why? Tell us the reason why the Knight of Wands. Because it's the end, the world card. The world card is a completion. The circle has come to a completion. Your karmic debt is over. This has a lot to do with just the way things are supposed to end up. That's just how it goes. So be strong against ending it with him. Your Knight of Wands. Okay. Um, your motivation. What about work? Because remember, this is your work card. That's in that position. I'll try to put it out a little bit more. So, what about work? What are you working on? What are you focusing on? What should TeeTee be focusing on? King of Swords. It's it's making sure that you are using your brains, girl. I think this is your energy. You were in a bit of a more emotional place before, and I would say now you want to bring intellect into the situation. This card, the King of Swords, is all about, swift, good mental energy. He is intelligent, he is intellectual, he is, he's the ruler. He's not going to mince his words, but he's also very focused, very single-minded. So I would say, focus on building your mental capabilities, your skills, the fighting, right? This is what's disheartening you, the fighting, the whole big commotion that went on. What about the commotion? This is the Nine of Pentacles. So I'm sensing something to the effect that, you know, they're all concerned, Ben's family, about, is it this woman is all in her glory. She has everything she needs. So to me it seems like all the fighting is about, is are you about to spend all your money on the wrong woman? Then is all that whatever. But there's also the positive light that you don't need him. You got everything you need. trying to make him step up to the plate, things of that nature, I think is what most of the fighting was about. They don't want to spend their family money, something of that sort. What else? The lovers in reverse. Yeah, they have they're trying to control who he's in a relationship with, who who becomes a part of their family and all of that. And so they say when the lovers card comes in reverse, let's look a little bit more into that. The lovers card coming in reverse. There's a couple of different meanings for it, but the traditional is, I'm just going to look it up really quick. The lovers in reverse, they're foolish, failure, foolish designs. So they're trying to devise some kind of plan where he's married and well off, rich to someone else, and it's a foolish plan. Or maybe even in this situation, your idea of that happily ever after it wasn't destined to work out. Because remember, at the end of the day, it's the world. The karmic debt is over. You don't owe him anything more. You don't owe the universe anything more. You've given all you had to give to that relationship. So whose plan? Whose plan was foolish in the sense of this? What's disheartening, TeeTee? The King of Wands in reverse. His plan. His plan. That was his plan. That's messed up. He didn't put it over to his family the right way. He promised them something else. The King of Wands in reverse. That's his energy upside down. So we can get the book meaning of it, but as we asked that question, whose plan was messed up? It was him. He's good, but he's too severe. Okay, the next card you had was the Nine of Swords, and this was about what events might be taking place that you're not aware of. So the mental disposition. So first of all, who, who is suffering from mental anguish? What? Oh, you get this. You got the Seven of Cups. So this card represents fairy tales coming. This is what we wish. Let me read out the the original meaning. Cups. Seven of Cups. I get it though. I already see. So it's fairy favors, images of reflection, imagination, sentiment, things seen in the glass of contemplation, some attainment in these degrees, but nothing permanent or substantial is suggested. So yeah, this is he had a dream, you had a dream, y'all had a fantasy. You were trying to just push the fantasy forward, but the universe said no. This is not how it's supposed to work. There's something else. What else? Which fantasies? How's the fantasy related to? You guys thought it was a equal partnership, Six of Pentacles. You see the man, he's giving out crumbs. It's crumbs. It wasn't anything, TeeTee. It wasn't what you needed. You were just willing to settle for it. What else? Nine of Wands in reverse. Yes, you know why? Because you were tired of waiting. That's the nine of wands is somebody who just got one more battle to go through and he is tired as fuck. But you got it in reverse. So that's saying to me, you didn't want to fight that one more fight. You were just willing to settle for this one. You weren't looking for that next long adventure. You were like, I'll just deal with this. So That's the fantasy, the mental energy. On both sides, I believe it has something to do with the mental anguish. You both are probably in a space where you are really just trying to sort it out. Can't believe that you came up with such an awesome plan and it didn't pan out, right? So this position is your advice, the Page of Pentacles. So I'll read you out the original interpretation of the card. Page of Pentacles is application, study, scholarship, reflection. It says news and messages or the bringer of messages. So, like I said, now your advice is go ahead, study, look towards your star girl. You know, this is I believe this is your energy. This is what you should be looking forward at now. Thank God you got rid of all of that energy that was going on here, all of this, you know, you got rid of all of that. Now it's time to work for your dream. Do what it takes, put the work in, the study in for yourself, your dream, because you still got what it takes. That's the messenger. It could also mean a message coming to you, someone coming to bring a good message. It might even be me with this message for you, you know. But let's clarify it a little bit more. What what is this Page of Pentacles as advice? What about it? Yeah, you got the Eight of Swords in reverse. So this is, you know, a card. This person is in their head, in their in an illusional type of bondage. She can get out of this though. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. So this message, this advice is don't chain yourself up in this sorrow. Let it roll off. You can break free of this. Just change your mind about what you're trying to do. Make the new plan. The new plan. Um, I'll read it out. What they say it represents. Eight of Swords in reverse. Disquiet, difficulty, opposition, accident, treachery, the unforeseen, fatality. So yeah, don't study this part. The fatality. It's gonna be okay in that sense. What about the Eight of Swords in reverse? We need to know a message. Tell her more. Tell her more. Yeah, this is all just about changing your mind. This is the Eight of Cups. This man is walking away from all of these empty cups. He's gone in search of something else. And cups is all about emotions. So your minds, your emotions. Look look up to your star. Don't worry about these things. I can't tell you don't worry about it because I know it's easier said than done, but the advice for you is don't worry about the Eight of Cups. The feelings, the emotions, those are all things that are the opposite of where you should be focusing. You see. All the other cards are looking down. We got that one in reverse, right? So these cards, this is down. This is down. This is in the opposite direction. This man is looking up. So your advice is look up towards your stars. Don't keep going within. Free yourself from that mental bondage because I know the thoughts keep chasing each other around and around in circles. Don't worry about it saying, you know, leave all the emotional things. Someone said to me not too long ago how, you know, your feelings are only as real as you choose them to be, as you choose to experience them. So you could turn your back on all of that because you're looking for something bigger, not Eight Cups. 10 cups, all happiness, not this dreary nighttime version of emotion and love. You're on a path. Which path? This is your hour energy again, the wands. This is the free. I believe this is the path that they want you to look on the page of wands. You see she's dressed up. It's like a kid playing dress up, but isn't that what all entertainers, actors are doing? They are free. They don't have anything holding them back, nothing limiting their imagination. They wear what they want. They're stylish. They are still a page. They have a message to give the world. That's you. The next position is all about the best way to proceed. So justice in reverse. The best way to proceed, to move away from what's worrying you so that you can keep going. Justice in reverse. I want to read it out because I said, I believe this is saying, do what's right for you. Don't try to be fair to anybody. But let's see. Justice in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. Law in all departments. Bigotry, bias, excessive severity. Yeah, make him give you what he owes you if he owes you anything, and he owes you definitely. What what legal departments? What about this for TeeTee? Bigotry. Maybe he's got somebody. Maybe it's that. Maybe that's what all the commotion is about. He's supposed to be with somebody. He told his family when he made it all together. They were, yeah, they were hoping that that relationship was going to work out. Probably because this other person that he's supposed to be with, that he told his family he was going to be with, she's got the coins. She's all, you know, she can probably afford a lot more and all of those things. She's got some old family money, so they were disappointed in that. They want him to stick to that story. But so what does he owe TeeTee? What does he owe TeeTee? He promised you happiness. That Ten of Cups that I was talking about. This is the Ten of Cups. See the rainbow. Everybody's happy. He owed you the big happy family. What can he give her to give anything like that? What can TeeTee do besides to get this Ten of Cups? Rest, retreat, relax, lay down, take a load off. The Four of Swords. You see, he's laying down, just contemplating, praying, worry about you. You know, if you ask the universe, you ask God for it, you get it. Don't fight up. What else? Anything else? Yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse. Let's see. Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups reverse. The original meaning is trickery, artifice, subtlety, swindling, duplicity, fraud. Rest. Okay. Some kind of duplicity. He got some kind of scam going on. Yeah, that's the first word I heard in my mind when I read those words and saw this is his little scam that he was running. That shit is over. So you don't need it. Worry about yourself. What else? I feel like there's some more information for that Knight of Cups. Tell me what. Oh, he thought he was the boss. This card is the Emperor that represents the Aries. He thought he was running shit, whatever little scam he's running, trying to get his money up. It's not true. So the best way to move forward. How is TeeTee moving forward? What about the Emperor? No, don't move anywhere. Don't do anything with him. Leave him alone. The Chariot in reverse. The Chariot is the person in control of these two sphinxes here. They got a decision, the good side or the bad side. What are we gonna do? Reverse. Major. Major. Chariot in reverse. Chariot in reverse. A lot of people don't read reversals, but I feel like they're important in some ways. Riot, quarrel, dispute, litigation, defeat. Yeah. And then it's over. He's defeated. The emperor is defeated because what happened? He lost you in the sense. So take your L and walk on off. What about it? Why the reverse? Yeah, the King of Cups now in reverse. Yeah, he's empty. He's empty. Don't do anything else with him. What else? Leave him empty. Don't give him another second of your time because it's all come to light, like you said. This is the moon card is all about secrets being revealed, what happens in the dark. When the moon comes out, everybody can see. So yeah. Okay. The next card, how to move forward in a positive light, the Six of Wands in reverse. Now I originally read it to mean, because as you can see, he's up on his high horse. Remember we talked about that, but it came out in reverse. So I'm saying don't be prideful. Don't take others people's thoughts of you, your reputation. We don't care. That you don't you could give two fucks less about what other people think of you, especially his little gold digging ass family over there. Okay, what else? Let me read it out the right way. Six of Wands in reverse. Apprehension, fear, like a victorious enemy at the gate, treachery, disloyalty, as of gates being open to the enemy. So I feel like there's something even more dismal than this is not just a regular, oh, my family doesn't like my girlfriend situation. There's something you guys were working on together, maybe some kind of, like I said, I feel like credit card scams, that's the first thing that comes to me, some kind of scam, some kind of credit thing. And now to move forward in a positive light, stay away from it. Ten of Swords, backstabbing. Who did the backstabbing? Who did the backstabbing? He wanted you to start some kind of business with him, some kind of jinky little business, some underhanded under the table. Because the Fool card, that's all about. That's one of our cards. It's one of the sunny cards, but in reverse, it's saying it was a don't go forward because most people say the Fool is all about new beginnings and just starting over and being able to take that next step with no fear. So the Fool card in reverse, yeah, that's the first thing that's coming into my mind is some kind of plan he has, some kind of scam he's up to, something like that, and you don't need to be a part of it. You really don't. In reverse, negligence, absence, distribution, carelessness, apathy, nullity, vanity. Okay. Okay, so yeah, move forward in a positive light. Don't be prideful. Don't worry if it seems like, oh, I've been betrayed. It's not that. It's don't walk around with this emotion on you. With that, I've been betrayed. I've been hurt so bad or whatever. You knew all of these things about this. You just you didn't want to deal with it before. You were acting like you didn't know. You know. What about the Fool card in reverse? What else can help TeeTee move on in a positive way? Knight of Swords. I don't know. I'm saying the first thing I heard was right. Right. This is all this night is moving at a fast pace. Get those words on paper. Get those feelings written down somehow, song, whatever. What is she supposed to write? Write the story. It's time to tell the story, TeeTee, about the Empress. The Empress represents, fertility, motherhood, but how we read it also, maybe I heard smoke a joint for a change. What else is she supposed to write about? Okay, the difference between being alone, searching for the truth. This is the Hermit card. This is more about seclusion, staying to yourself, minding your business. So we ask what you're supposed to write about. You know what it is. You know what it is. You had to do this. You wanted to be there. You had to do this first. So how was how was this relationship supposed to add to the story? Change your view of the world. You know where you've been. Two of Wands. See this man, he's got a globe. He's got two walking sticks. He's ready to plot out a new path. Okay. Um, the final outcome, temperance. The best possible outcome if you were to listen to your spirit guides. I'm going to read it out. Spirit guide, temperance. Economy, moderation, frugality, management, accommodation. Yeah, best possible outcome. Yeah, you have to keep playing it small, but you know, you might have to do without certain things, but listen to your spirit guides. This person got wings, red ones. That means something to me for you. Take your time, work on your craft, write those songs, get get it done. What else? What else in the best possible outcome if TeeTee continues to listen to her spirit guides? Don't ignore them. They ain't gonna be able to pull the wool over on you because this is the Five of Swords, and as you can see, he's got all the swords, he's got all the weapons, and everybody else just walked off. He's smug. So best possible outcome, listening to your spirit guides. Five of Swords in reverse. I'll read it out. No problem. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay. A disdainful man looks after two retreating and dejected characters. There's two swords lie upon the ground. He carries two on his left shoulder and a third sword in his right hand, pointing to the earth. He is the master of possession in the field. Degradation, destruction, reversal, infamy, dishonor, loss. So I'm reading it to me in the reverse is saying to mean the same thing, a burial. But I also think him, the first thing I heard was, your self esteem. He can't take that. He can't have you down in the dumps, not a moment longer. And what else? What else about the best possible outcome listening to your spirit guides? Yeah, you work slow. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I told you that Pentacles to me represents work, money, material things. So yeah, you'll work slow. You will gain little bit by little bit. Work where? Where should she be working? Keeping this job or something more? Yep. Holding on to your own burdens, you know. It's the Ten of Wands. So we had the Nine of Wands there already. That was in your distress. You know, you had that one more fight. But now it looks like you got the last wand. Now you just gotta carry him home. Ten of Wands. Let me read it out. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Oppression. It is also fortune, gain, any kind of success of these things. Okay, this is saying there's certain losses to deal with if you try to sue him or something, whatever it is. What does this mean? What does he owe her? Page of Swords. Some idea that you had. Don't let him steal your idea. Your ideas are still good. What else? Yeah, it's not much. You can finally stop having to choose between the two decisions. Do you want to go down that path with him or follow your dream? You don't need that anymore because the Two of Swords in reverse. She's got two swords. She's blindfolded. You got it in the reverse. That's pretty simple as done. I want to know just a little bit more. Is she taking the right path? The Star in reverse. Don't give up on your dreams, your wishes. It's all leading back to you, what you want. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'll read it out. That's the overall energy. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Increased abundance, superfluidity. Yeah, so overall, I hope you understand what I was saying, and it's a long video, so you probably won't be able to watch it all in one bathroom visit, but come on back here.